How's it going, guys? Manny here, back with another video for you guys, doing some more Jungle Cup battles with my buddy Matthew here, and we're just gonna get straight into it. So, as you can see here, I start with the Vigoroth. He's got the Alolan Golem here, and obviously this is going to be a matchup in my favor, as Vigoroth's just going to just eat away at this Golem. Going ahead and get off a Body Slam, which he's going to shield, and then he's going to go ahead and switch out to Noctowl. I'm going to stay in to get off one more Body Slam to see if I can burn the shield or do some good damage, and he's going to let that go through. So I go ahead and switch out to my own Noctowl here, and we're just going to go to town and see if I can get him to use his last shield here, but I believe he lets his go as well. So yeah, he lets that go through to take down his Noctowl, and he's going to bring back the Alolan Golem here, and I'm going to shield this because Wild Charge severely hurts any flying type. And right here, I'm going to go for Psychic just because I know I can get it in time. And I'm going to go ahead and use that, hopefully to burn the shield, which I do get. And we're just going to do as much damage as we can before my Noctowl here goes down. And here I bring back out the Vigoroth. And I'm going to go ahead again and shield this Wild Charge because that would have taken down Vigoroth as well, because Wild Charge is just so powerful. He brings out his own Vigoroth. I go with Body Slam. He has no shield, so he can't protect it. And I'm able to get off actually another Body Slam before he can get off his first charge move. So because of that Body Slam, I end up taking game one. Didn't need to use Heracross there. Well, as you can see there, he actually switched out the Golem. I thought I took it out the first round. But anyway, I took game one. Going on to game two. And we're going to start off with Vigoroth. He's starting off with his own Vigoroth. And whenever you're facing the mirror match here, it's basically who can build their charge move first. As you can see, he gets his off. I'm going to go ahead and shield this. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Body Slam. And he's obviously going to shield that as well. That's basically what's going to happen in the mirror match. And again, just whoever can build up their stuff first. I go ahead and switch into Heracross, which I believe is a very, very strong pick for Jungle Cup. If you have one, awesome. If you don't have one, I would highly suggest trying to find one, because Heracross is really good for this cup as well. But I'm going to go ahead and block this. Just because I know both Sludge Bomb and Frenzy Plant are going to do some pretty good damage against Heracross. So I go ahead and shield that. But I'm able to take down his Venusaur. I got a close combat ready to go for this Fortress. He lets that go through, which I was a little bit surprised. I thought he would have shielded that. And because of that, I'm actually able to take down the Fortress alone, just with the counters from Heracross. So again, Heracross, a very strong pick. Unfortunately here, though, I wasn't able to click the close combats, and he ends up taking me out. And then right here I get that little glitch right there where it pops up the opportunity to switch on its own, and because of that I wasn't able to use any of my charge moves from my Vigoroth. But it doesn't matter, because again, as you can see there, Noctowl just takes down his Vigoroth with the greatest of ease. So, and I end up picking up a Sinnoh Stone there, which unfortunately I don't need any more Sinnoh Stones. I'd rather get the Stardust from these PvP battles. So in the next game, as you can see here, I'm at a huge disadvantage as I bring in Noctowl against his Raichu, and I bring in Magnezone. He switches out to Vigoroth, which is a very smart choice, because Vigoroth is just going to go ahead and eat away at the Magnezone. She's doing so much damage with that counter, but I know I can get one more Wild Charge off here to either burn the shield, which I believe I do. Yeah, so he is now down to no shields to my two. I bring in Heracross again. Heracross, in my opinion, is a very strong pick for Jungle Cup. So again, if you have one, use them. If you don't, highly suggest trading for one. But I'm going to go ahead and shield this here. Shield that Body Slam. And we're going to take down the Vigoroth. And again, I have a close combat ready to go for whatever he brings back. Brings in Noctowl. And close combat is actually going to do a really good amount of damage. I'm going to go ahead and switch to my own Noctowl here, because obviously I wanted to save my Heracross. And I'm able to take... He switches out to Raichu. I'm going to go ahead and switch that. Or shield that, I should say. And go ahead with the Psychic, which I believe this should take down the Raichu, or not, just very weak. Yeah, so I believe here he's able to get off Brick Break. There I was expecting a Wild Charge, but I guess he just didn't have the energy for it. So I'm able to survive the Brick Break, and then I got the Sky Tech ready to go for his own Noctowl, which takes him down as well. So GG's, Matthew. So going on to the next game here. I believe I start off with Vigoroth. I do. Yeah, that's probably a common thing you'll see on me, is leading with Vigoroth. Now here he leads off with Venusaur. Venusaur can actually beat Vigoroth if the shields are right. If I don't play it as smart as I should, or if your opponent doesn't play as smart as they should, Venusaur can beat Vigoroth. Let's go ahead and shield that Frenzy Plant. And I'm going to go ahead with the body slam, and I believe he shields this as well. And yep, so he ends up shielding that. I'm going to go ahead and shield this. So now we're both down. We both used both of our shields. And this is where, again, Venusaur can actually win. So again, go with the body slam, do whatever, as much damage as I can. And he's able to get off, I believe, one more. Yeah, I believe the Frenzy Plant here is going to take down my Vigoroth. But I have Heracross here, and that's going to go ahead and just take down his Venusaur. And I believe he brings in... what does he bring in again? I don't remember off the top of my head, and I should remember this. Brings in a Alolan Graveler. Probably not the best choice because, again, counter's just going to be stupidly strong against any of the normal types other than the Flyings and obviously the Graveler there. And again, I switch here at the last second because I know he has a charge ready to go, so I'm going to let my Luxray here take the damage from both body slams. He's actually going to launch another one here in a second. So I let my Luxray take the damage, and I'm actually able, because of that, I'm actually able to build up to a close combat and get the win because of that switch. So yeah, so again, GG's, Matthew. I believe we got 2 more battles to show you guys today. And let's get on to the next one here. So for this one, I start off with the Vigoroth again. Again, nothing uncommon. He starts up with the Alolan Golem. And again, just doing as much damage as I can with the counter. And he's going to go ahead and switch to Venusaur. I go with the Body Slam. And I believe he lets this go. Yeah. And again, we're just going to go into just spamming the Body Slam here. And I believe he shields this one. Yeah, so he shields that one. I'm going to go ahead and shield this here, regardless of what move it is. And we're just going to do as much damage as we can. Try to build up another Body Slam here. And I think he shields this one as well. Yeah, he shields that. So now he's on 2 shields. I go ahead and just shield this one as well, just to have my Vigoroth just last a little bit longer. And go off with a Body Slam. I probably could have finished off the Venusaur with just the fast moves, but just wanted to make sure I did take it down. Instead of, just not using my charge move at all. So, but again, I probably could have just finished it off with the counters. He brings a Noctowl. I go ahead and switch out to Magnezone. And I'm just going to let this go through. Well, not let. I kind of have to let this go through. But I got the Wild Charge ready to go. I probably should have gone Flash Cannon there. Or Zap Cannon, I should say. Because that would have taken down the Alolan Golem there immediately. But it doesn't really matter, as you can see here. Able to build up another Wild Charge and take down his Noctowl here. So, going on to the last battle of the video. And we are going to start off with, I believe I lead with Vigoroth again. No, I lead off with Heracross. Okay, lead off with Heracross to his Raichu. Pretty decent matchup for me. Just got to watch out for Wild Charge. Wild Charge obviously is going to hurt. But as you can see here, counter doing a lot of damage. And I go ahead and shield that. And thinking it was Wild Charge, but it was Brick Break. And as you can see, just counter doing insane amount of damage. I go with the close combat, and he lets that go through again. And if, right here again, I just know Heracross is going to be able to take down the Fortress with just counters alone. And again, I have another close combat ready to go for his Raichu, and he shields that. But because of that, I'm able to take him down anyway with the Heracross. Brings out Vigoroth. I got another close combat ready to go. And he's going to go ahead and shield that. Takes down my Heracross, but I got my own Vigoroth ready to go. I still have a shield. He doesn't have any shields left. So this is pretty much a guaranteed win for me. So I go ahead and just let that Body Slam go through just because I know I could. And use the last Body Slam to take him out. So that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, as that's all appreciated. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.